Today we are discussing about the case study on the software engineering. First of all, you know very well what is being by software. The software is given the extension, given the program that is called as software. So some of the tools we are using the software engineering. Some of the software development we have provided software development life cycle. I step by step I given. First one is okay. So those are software development life cycles. The first one is requirement gathering. The requirement gathering is all the material. You want more material, easily can gathering for in software related. Okay. Next one is the planning for your software. So if you have developed your application, before the planning. The planning means how many you have developed a product, how many concept of project, how many measurement of this project, then how many of them working for this organization. So we have following and planning. Next one is the analysis. After the planning, the analysis for all of those things. The analysis for which material you want and what is the requirement and what is the employees. We have all the analysis and what is your cost, your development, your project before what is your project is estimation. Before this called as analysis. Okay. Next one is the designing. The designing is very important. The designing is you develop your project. Before the designing. Before the coding, the designing. The designing which means all the product will be a design. So one by step, we have following some of the using for application. For example, for .NET, using for .NET application, the tools we have following both the tools. So the design for is the one by one the pages, the web applications we are using to the pages and the forms. We have created a lot of the form. It is called as designing form. Next one is what is the coding. The next one is the coding. The designing after the one by one the coding section is very important. So the coding is which language we are using. Because of a lot of languages available here. You know very well. The first one is what is Java, C and C programming, C++, and Python. The whatever more languages we are using. The coding your application. So designing after that the coding. After that we are going to your coding. If you complete your coding, after that testing your project. Okay. So testing which means the test of all the codes. The many of the testing is available here. The software testing is what is being the unit testing and the dog testing and white box testing and user acceptance. The whatever testing is more than. So we are following on this testing is very important of this your product development. Next one is after the testing, you have implementation for this your domain. The particular domain you have developed your project. After that, implement your project. So easily we can domain application. After that, the implementing for your project. So those are the system development life cycle. So I give a small example how to construct your project. because of lot of the peoples. For example, some of the organizations are available here. So we want more develop your web application. For example, I say example is Flipkart. Flipkart is one of the organization. So application organization because of lot of the people. Okay, the product is buying and selling for this product. So all the those things tools easily we can put the designing part and requirement gathering and analysis, planning and analysis and designing and coding and testing all the applications will be developed. Easily we can buy and sell for all the product. So this is a small example for this product. Okay. Then the software tools. Now many of the tools is available here. The many of the tools which means for example you are using the .NET. .NET is one of the applications. The Windows Form and Web Form application and the mobile application and console application. The more applications development here. So the particularly the software engineering is backbone of the development your product. Okay. So this life cycle is day by day you have increased a lot of customers and people because developing the code is the requirement requirement is one of the one section. Next one is planning. Planning is one of the another section. Okay. Next one is the analysis is one of the section. Then designing, coding and testing implementing. All of them is another one of the section. Okay. So those are easy we can develop your product. It is it is called as software development license. Okay. Any queries? Any queries? Got any queries? Please ask me. Any doubt? Any clarification? Anyone please? Welcome.